Morning, boys and girls. It's good to see you again and send greetings. And I've got some friends along. They heard that the bears are making a comeback, and so here's another bear in the family. And this is Easter Bunny actually. Very well loved, fur worn off, but been around a while. So it's very nice to have you with us this morning, Easter Bunny, as well as you, Mr. Bear. I don't know the bear's name, so sorry I can't help you with that one. Well, today's a start of what we as Christians call Holy Week. It's the week before Easter. And in that week, there's often 3 or 4 services. In fact, some churches have a service every day of the week. And they remember this great reenactment of Jesus' last days and his death on Friday. Why they call it Good Friday, I'm not quite sure, but there's a lot of suffering back then when he died, of course. And then the celebration called Easter, of hope, of Jesus' life carrying on in our lives within us. And so there's these themes of suffering and hope. There's themes of aloneness. Got your ear in the way there, Mr. Bunny. And then togetherness. In fact, one of the great Easter stories is of people coming together, walking on a road, then coming and in the breaking of bread, realizing that Jesus was in their midst. And so food has always been really important, and we have food for the different days. On the night of the Last Supper, that ritual was taken over from the Jewish ritual of Passover, and they had particular type of bread, like unleavened bread. It means bread without any yeast, and they had lamb and bitter herbs, and then of course on Good Friday we have these things, hot cross buns. And last week I sent out a recipe of how to make them, and actually I think I might have a crack at trying to make hot cross buns. Whether I'll get to make them on Friday, they might come out on Saturday, just see how time goes. But here is a hot cross bun, just looking forward to be eaten. And of course it's got a cross on the top. And then on Easter Sunday we have these things, hip hop, hippity hop, another Easter bunny, but this one's courtesy of Mr. Lintz. And underneath that wrapping, you know and I know what's there. Chocolate. But there's also other things you eat at Easter, and I'm not a great food one, but on Easter, Alexa has sent us out a recipe of Easter biscuits, and they have currants in, although I saw in the recipe you could also put chocolate on Easter biscuits. But it's a celebratory time, and the church has great celebratory foods. It was, of course, the time to end Lent, and Lent was those 40 days leading up to Maundy Thursday, where we went without food, went without chocolate, went without sugar, went without butter, and ate very plainly until Easter Day, when we had great feasts and had people around. Which is all pretty hard when we're stuck in our bubbles, and walking around our neighborhoods. But I've been encouraged, as I said to the adults, about people are putting out, grapes. I saw a box of grapes, and this morning I saw another box of feijoas. People putting out, sharing food with each other, sharing things from the blessings of their garden with other people. So anyway, as you go into this week, hip hop, hippity hop, hope you have a good Easter week, and I'll be thinking of you and praying for you and your families. Every blessing.